Welcome back, everybody, to a look at a new Imprint release, and it is quite a special one, to be honest. And it is 1976's Voyage of the Damned. So this is directed by Stuart Rosenberg, who I've seen several films from before, like Cool Hand Luke, The Amityville Horror, The Laughing Policeman, and Let's Get Harry, which was also released by Imprint. And this is a drama clocking in at a gargantuan 158 minutes long, and yeah, it's also got an equally gargantuan cast. So as a result, I'm not going to go through the films I've seen from this cast before because I've seen many from them, and there are many of them that I've seen from. So yeah, we've got the likes of Faye Dunaway, Max von Sydow, Malcolm McDowell, Orson Welles, James Mason, Lee Grant, Catherine Ross, Denham Elliott, Jose Ferreira, Lynn Frederick, Fernando Rey, Sam Wanamaker, and Ben Gazzara, and they're just the ones I've seen plenty from. There are multiple other well-known cast members in here. So this is about 937 German Jewish refugees who are seeking haven from the atrocities of their homeland in 1939, only to discover that their escape has been set up as an exercise in Nazi propaganda. So although the running time for this map will not be used to its fullest, it is nonetheless telling a story that should be told, and with such an all-star cast, they not only give the film the weight it needs, but also are also just as great in their own right. I also never found it to be boring, despite the lack of action or spectacle that the title or poster might well try to indicate. It is predominantly well paced, has a really rather good deal of tension, as you really are on the edge of your seat about whether or not these people are going to be able to make it to a safe haven or not. The character interactions are well executed, the score is well done, the production is solid, and the cinematography is on point. So yeah, overall, really rather impressed by this film. I expected its length to be a real barrier to whether or not I'd enjoy it or not, and that just was not the case. So yeah, 4 stars out of 5 from me. So yeah, we have this really rather nice hard box going for it with the original artwork, and then we've got more artwork on the back. You can see that, and it says at the top, "It lasted 30 days. You'll remember it as long as you live." So inside the box, we've got two cases with two discs for two very different reasons, and that is because the first one is the theatrical cut, which is presented in 1080p high definition presentation, and yeah, there is the disc. So on the disc itself, we've got audio commentary by cinema author and critic Matthew Asprey Gear from 2024, photo gallery, and a theatrical trailer. And then on the second disc, which has different artwork, is the 182-minute extended version of the film in standard definition, which was made and cut for TV use. So that's why it's only in standard def. But you do also have a couple of extras on here as well. You got audio commentary on the extended version by film historian filmmaker Daniel Kramer from 2024. Then you got movie memories, a career interview with cinematographer Billy Williams, and then you got the crowd around the concierge interview with Malcolm McDowell in 2024 as well. So yeah, it's really interesting that they've given us two different versions. I've not yet seen this version. I've only seen the 158-minute version. Wasn't too sure whether or not an extra 24 minutes would give it, enough weight. But yeah, I am looking forward to eventually getting around to this. But I'll probably leave it until next year when yeah, I've long since watched the theatrical cut, because I find watching them back to back doesn't really help all that much. And that's the inside of that case as well. So overall, a really rather nice addition. It's been a long time coming to have this film on Blu-ray at all. I don't think it's had a Blu-ray release anywhere else in the world. And yeah, for such an important film with such a massive cast, it is surprising that it's gone this long without having any release of itself already. So yeah, but then for Imprint to go that extra mile in giving us a different version on a different disc in its own case with this really rather nicely done hard box, it just makes it that little bit extra special, quite frankly. So yeah, do highly recommend this. It's not going to be for everyone given its length and the fact that it's not got any action or spectacle to it. But for the cast alone and the story and the themes and the really rather heartbreaking character interactions that go on, it is a really rather satisfying film, and yeah, one that needs to be seen as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, but if you have seen the film before, I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. But nonetheless, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.